Trois.
Wow.
Hello there.
Joe Kenobi. This is our 5th Live with Pi video. And I say video because we can't do a live stream because YouTube doesn't like me anymore. Oof. So, we have here me, Aslan. We have Mark. Say hi, Mark.
Hi.
We have Caleb. Say hi, Caleb.
Never.
And then we have Jeremy. Jeremy, say hi.
Hello there.
Joe Kenobi. And we have our guest this week. We have Megan from our new content we're going to be recording and uploading very soon this month called Respect Our Authority. Say hi, Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Right.
Oof.
Oof. All right, so give me a brief synopsis of our new content we're going to be uploading.
It's basically podcasts about our favorite movies. I feel like we like to argue about movies a lot, so
We do.
why not?
Yes.
It's a good
Have
habit.
fun with it.
That's the important part.
Yes.
All right, we wouldn't be doing this if we weren't having fun. And yeah, so me and Megan, we watch movies, and we watch the same movie, and a lot of times we have opposing opinions, but we're adults, and we don't allow discerning opinions affect our friendship, and so.
And enjoyment of the same products.
I kind of do because I'm mad that you don't like the new Star Wars. So
That's
kind of where this was birthed.
Well, also
so
because
you.
your husband Chris just said we need to make videos of us talking about movies.
Yeah.
So.
I haven't even seen the new Star Wars. I just heard it didn't do too well.
Everyone I've talked to, other than Aslan, liked it.
Really?
No, I won't do any
I
spoilers.
haven't seen any.
Yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers.
For sure.
The only spoiler I will say is the movie lost $100 million.
What?
Shut up. Did
Yes.
it really?
It really did, yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
Well.
A bit of context: when me, Caleb, and another channel member, Evan, went to see Rise of Skywalker. How full was the theater, Caleb?
I think there were 2 in the same row of us and like a group of 4 behind us.
It was like what, day 3 of the movie being released?
Something like that, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and the common thing for Star Wars movies is people watch it like a good 3 times every time there's a new one. Because I know I did that for Rogue One. I really liked Rogue One.
I have not seen Rogue One or
You're missing out,
the
dude.
Solo movie.
Solo is that's optional.
Honestly,
I
there's a
liked
lot
it.
of movies that I just haven't seen.
I mainly I liked Solo. It's just the poor lad playing Han Solo had to live up to Harrison Ford, which
I don't think that's necessarily what he had to do because he just had to portray the part. I didn't really care about him living up to that.
Well,
'Cause
to
the script
portray
should
the
help
part,
him do
you
that.
have to
It's
basically portray Harrison
Think
Ford.
of getting anyone other than
Hugh
Hugh
Jackman.
Jackman to play Wolverine.
I'll give you that, especially since they were talking about Keanu Reeves trying to live up to that. I was like,
Keanu Reeves is Wolverine.
He's too tall. He's too tall.
Like,
Too tall.
Yeah.
You're right. Wolverine is that kind of a short dude.
Like what was 4'5" or
He's
5'7"?
too breathtaking.
A
He's too
reoccurring
breathtaking.
joke in the comics kind of short.
He'll be breathtakingly deadly.
I think he's 5'4", which is 1 inch taller than me. So.
I'm not sure if you. I'm not sure if I told you, but everyone wants to get Keanu Reeves to play as Revan.
That I can be on
A
board.
lot of people want Keanu Reeves for a lot of different reasons.
I know,
Honest.
but I'm talking about for roles that he's actually good at and whatnot.
Mm.
Because Revan is a silent protagonist, and Keanu Reeves
Wait,
isn't that much of a
isn't Darth
talker.
Revan a Sith? Or a Sith apprentice?
That's a whole part of lore that I'm not going to dive into because I will go too deep.
No.
That's a whole different episode.
Especially since when the new movie started coming out, they said, "Oh yeah, all the extended universe, it's not
Revan
true
counts
anymore."
Revan counts.
Yo,
He's
Revan
in
is
Star
canon
Wars.
again.
He's
Oh,
in-
he's
Revan is
canon
canon
again.
again.
He is in Star Wars
He is
for 2
canon
reasons.
again.
He's in Star Wars The Old
Mandalorian.
Republic MMO.
What?
He's in
The
Mandalorian.
MMO is no
I
longer
thought the
canon.
MMO was canon.
No, it's not canon.
What?
If it's
All
made
the
by a
extended-
BioWare, it's not canon.
Oh,
He's in.
that's
He's
like fun.
where is he in?
He was referenced in Mandalorian.
Was he?
He was.
When
There was a
Mandalorian
division
came.
of soldiers called the Revan Legion.
Oh no, that's in the new Star Wars.
I thought it was in Mandalorian.
No, each of Palpatine's like Sith army, like the red armored ones, are named after a Sith Lord,
Oh, are
Really?
they?
like the legions.
Are you talking about the Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah.
Oh,
Spoiler
So
alert.
wait,
it wasn't said in
wait, hold on.
It's
It's
in
all
the
good.
it's in the graphic guide, like the book they released.
Oh, is it now? Okay.
Yes. Oh,
By
look it
the
up.
way, Revan's canon.
Love
Either way, Revan's canon, so round of applause, Revan is canon.
Well, Bane is canon too. He's in.
He was in
Wars?
Clone Wars, yeah. Bane was supposed to be with Revan in Clone Wars for the episode when Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Ahsoka went to the planet with the father, the son, and the daughter.
Oh, I thought we were going a different direction there for a second.
Anyways, he was supposed to be canon in that, but George took it out because of theological reasons. Alright, so,
Yes, they are the third legion of the Sith Eternal.
The what?
What is Sith Eternal?
The Sith Eternal are what Sidious is. Oh, spoilers.
yeah, we already broke this. I'll just...
No
You
more.
literally said no spoilers at the
We
beginning.
did.
Okay, how about a different movie then to talk about?
You want to go ahead? Give us your top 3 favorite movies, Megan.
Oh gosh, I wasn't ready for that.
Oof.
Get put on the spot, man.
Top 3.
It's an easy one.
Well, like series.
Movies.
Okay, well, The Return of the King is number
Return of the
one.
King. There
No
you go.
matter what.
That's a good one.
That's really a hard question for me.
It's just
I want to
different
go.
ones in
I want to
the
go
same order.
non-series because otherwise, I feel like everyone's answer is gonna be like something from Marvel. I like The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
What?
I think that's a great movie. I didn't see any ads for it or like even know it was in theaters, and we just watched it like, oh, we're bored, let's watch something, and I was like, wow, this is a really great movie. I think we made you watch it, didn't we?
No, I haven't seen it. I don't
It
remember
has
seeing
Superman in it.
it. Yeah, Cavill.
Yeah,
No, I haven't seen it.
and he's not the best looking guy in that movie.
I haven't seen it.
There's, yeah.
What are you talking about? I'm straight, and I'd take anything. I'd give anything to get a piece of that.
PG, man, PG.
I thought this
Oh,
was.
no.
No,
Grace.
I thought there was
not
a.
for
I
kids.
was gonna say I thought there was an age restriction on this video.
No, there isn't
No.
an age restriction.
Oh,
Not
no.
for
Oh,
kids.
and when I say a piece of anything, I mean a piece of pie.
Gosh, Mark, you always take it a step further. Okay.
No, you nasty,
Okay.
nasty man.
And last movie.
I'm not the only one.
Just throw one out there.
I don't know.
You don't know? That's a weird movie title.
I know.
Mark, what's your top 3
That's
favorite
too
films?
hard.
It would be Venom would be my number one because I was waiting for a Venom movie for a long time. Number 2 would be Ready Player One because I'd like the movie was based on a large variety of video games. I recognized a lot of references and missed even more. And then my third movie would be the first Zombieland. I haven't seen the second one, so I can't compare them.
Choices.
Yeah.
Caleb.
Can I say the first one is Lord of the Rings Extended Edition because the only proper way to watch that.
Which
is
one?
the only proper way to watch that is all of them
All at
consecutively.
Okay,
I'm
that
here
is
for
fair.
it.
God!
That
Good
is fair.
answer. It's too much. It's overwhelming.
That- really
It's fine
is.
if that's just your top 3 choices right there.
No, because again, the only way to watch that is consecutively.
It's a long day.
That's a
It
full
really
9-hour day right there.
Wait, hold on. Was that movie really 9 hours?
Star Wars: Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi?
Yeah, the last one.
Okay. I see what you did there.
Thanks. Chronologically or release order?
He's talking about religiously.
And Bug's Life.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
Really?
that is a good choice right there.
That was like one of the earliest Pixar's ones.
their second film. Their first one was Toy Story.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Jeremy.
Let's see here. Well, who doesn't like Avengers Endgame? That movie was on a whole nother level. Made me feel some type of way in the end, especially when he said Avengers Assemble. I think I can't say anything more. It needs to stay PG-13.
Is it crossing
But,
into the rated R
Let's
section?
see. I really like Gladiator. That was a good movie.
Are you not entertained?
Oh, I was very
Very good
entertained.
movie.
That was a great movie.
It's-
Let's see here. I don't know. I also really liked Man of Steel. That was a
I-
good.
I
That was
like
definitely a
Man of Steel.
good.
That was a very divisive movie because
Oh, yeah.
a lot of people didn't like it.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was good.
I
I
thought,
liked it.
like I said, Henry Cavill, man. I think
Oh,
he was the
he's-
only man who could play. He was the only other man who could play Superman.
He's doing.
He
The
has
Witcher
the
now,
Superman
Too.
jawline. He just doesn't. To me, he just. I
I was
never
looking for
into the
someone
Witcher
with a
series.
little bit more, weight to him, like Hugh Jackman to play The Witcher.
Yeah, I mean, to me, he's more of the. He's got more of the pretty boy look than the dirty Witcher look.
Mm.
I never really watched or played any of the Witcher stuff, so.
Oh,
I think
have the-
Henry
I can't really
Cavill's
say.
on
I have
that
the
show
complete edition
solely
if you wanna
because
borrow it. I
he
haven't
is
even opened it
a
yet.
gamer,
Yeah, right.
an avid gamer.
Oh, he's a PC gamer at that. He's
Oh, yeah,
a
he is a
true
PC
intellectual.
Apparently, when they launched that Netflix series, a lot of people picked up The Witcher 3 just to see how well it lined up. And I was like, okay, and maybe a few thousand? No, more like a few million
Yeah,
people
well, I
picked
think
up
Henry
the
Cavill
game.
looked a lot better as the clean-shaven, Boy Scout Superman look, as opposed to the like a war-torn barbarian look. He looks like a pretty boy with long hair.
Oof.
I don't know. I was never into The Witcher anyway, but
Well,
My
the thing
top
is-
3 picks, if I may speak, Mark.
no,
I haven't been able to give my top 3.
I don't care.
You tell, so I can
Bless
choose.
us
I
with your wisdom.
am basic. So my number
Okay.
1 is Two Towers. My number
Herb.
2 is Empire Strikes Back, and number 3 is The Holy Grail, Monty Python.
Aw.
Two out of
I'm
3 of those
super
I
basic.
already
That's a
knew
great
before
movie.
then.
What was that?
I said 2 out of 3 of those I already knew.
Yeah. But yep, I'm basic. So those are my choices. So
I'm not
good
much of a
choices.
movie person, so it's hard for me to choose. I just picked 3 that I liked.
My favorite movie is the last movie I've watched, so it's just always changing.
okay, I mean
Yeah.
that's a good way to look at it. Keep your list fresh. So speaking of lists, did you want to go off of this?
Yeah, those are what I'd like to talk about.
Then
in the
let's do what you
future.
want to talk about.
No. I mean, on the podcast, like those are what.
Oh, on
those are
the
my goals
actual
to
show.
Get to. Yes.
Okay, I
Yeah.
see. Well, just go over a brief summary of what you wanted to do on Respect Our Authority.
Okay, so we started off with the Phantom Menace, and we're gonna go through all the Star Wars,
Uh-huh.
including the 2, Rogue One and
Solo.
Solo, and then Marvel.
Are you gonna go over them chronologically?
I think so.
Okay.
Well, yeah, or release date. Chronological or
It's
release?
all up to you.
Chronological.
So wait, when would
We're already doing that setup
when
with
would
Star
Solo
Wars.
happen? Did that they
It happened between 3 and 4.
really?
Yep.
Okay.
Which is
Well, yeah, Obi-Wan would still be that young. Okay.
Obi-Wan.
Ooh, and we should do the Mandalorian for one episode too. Have
Okay.
you watched it all?
No. Did I already tell you what I'm doing?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're
I'll
waiting
wait.
for the whole thing to come out.
No,
Oh.
that's already all out.
Oh,
I'm
is
gonna
it?
watch Rebels, and then I'm gonna watch The Mandalorian.
There
Because
Okay.
there's a lot in Mandalorian that you'll miss
No.
if you haven't seen Rebels.
I haven't watched Rebels. It's fine. Just
Okay.
do it.
Okay.
No, okay.
Just
And
do it.
okay, so and then I thought we could do movies that are from video games
Oh boy, that's gonna be
for fun. You know, yeah. So I was thinking of those on the way over, and I know Prince of Persia and
Okay.
Assassin's Creed, and then
Oh, hell,
I don't
I
know how
locked
you
it
feel
already.
about the Final
I need
Fantasy
to
movies.
watch.
Mm-hmm.
Which movies? Which Final Fantasy movies?
I can't even think of the names right now. I know the one with Cloud and Sephiroth.
Oh,
Sephiroth!
Advent
Oh,
Children.
so you
Yes, the
mean
best. That's the best.
Advent Children?
Yes,
Yes.
and then the other one, I can't remember it.
Is it the Final Fantasy 15 one? Kingsglaive?
Or Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within?
Spirits Within.
Oh, I haven't
That was
Have
a
you
good
watched
one.
those?
No.
Oh,
That
That's
was
my
horrifying
Final
when you're a
Fantasy
kid.
we don't
I'll
have
tell
to
you.
do it.
Because I was like 8 or 9 when I first saw Spirits Within. I was horrified. I was
Mhm.
like, huh.
Video games, and then avatars, both avatars, because I would like to tear them both to shreds.
Wait, hold
Oh,
on.
the blue people and
And
the
The Last
M9
Stand.
The Blue Arrow of
Shyamalan.
Doom.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I don't have good things to say about either of those
Oof.
at all.
I don't blame you.
And then X-Men, which is kind of Marvel, but kind of not. But
We're talking
all-
about like the Sony X-Men, right? Not Sony, sorry, the Fox X-Men.
all of them.
Okay.
I feel like they're all pretty good and fun.
Honestly, I think Avatar was aesthetically beautiful. I just don't know how I feel about
The blue
story.
people?
Yeah.
The story is a retelling. Hollywood does it all the time, and it's called The White Savior, or it's like Pocahontas, where like the natives can't save themselves. and
Cowboys
they need,
versus Indians.
Yeah, they need someone else to come in and save them, which is why I think it's stupid, but
I think my teacher made that comparison in college. So.
and it's stupid.
It is.
It's so stupid. Okay. What movies do you want to talk about?
The ones that are good and I like to watch.
Which are the movies on this list, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Did you want to start off with what you hope to achieve with like with the like I'm dying, Mark. Please don't do
Like
that.
what we're going to talk about in each episode?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a list. Do
Okay.
you want the list? Okay, we're going to talk about continuity errors because I'm not very observant, so I look for a list, but I like to pick them out. Just plot hole issues. I do like plot hole issues. We each talk about our favorite scenes and argue about that, and then our least favorite scenes.
Ooh, that ought to be fun.
It is fun. And then, like, which actor we think, were there any really good casting choices or were there bad ones? What would it have looked like if someone else was cast in that role? Would the movie have been different? That's kind of fun. And then music. And Star Wars is all... Are they all John Williams? Like, every single
No,
one?
I know the sequel trilogy is somebody else.
Really? The...
7, 8, 9.
7, 8, and 9 are different? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Hmm.
that's depressing. And then my favorite is going to be, is the book better?
Oh, if it's like
Usually it always is.
Usually, yeah.
if it's a movie based off of a book.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it always is.
Mm-hmm. And then fun facts about the movie, which I feel like we had a good array of those.
We did.
I learned things, you learned things.
We all learned things.
And then we give it a star rating and average it out between how many stars.
Yeah, and the star rating acts as our outro / wrapping things up in the video. So we already recorded our first episode. I have yet to edit and throw it up on the tube of YouTube. But did you enjoy doing it?
I did.
Was it everything you were expecting, or?
Yes.
Cool.
I was a little bit nervous, but I think it went really well. I'm excited to do more.
Yeah, me too. And at first we're gonna do this once a month thing, but as we keep producing these and throwing them out, it'll get easier and easier, and I might be able to do it bi-weekly.
And hopefully have to do less editing.
Yeah.
Hopefully we will
Hopefully
get
less
off
editing.
tangent less.
Yeah, because we
often.
got off topic
did.
quite a bit, and it'll be easy to edit those out. It's just I'll have to listen for the full conversation and know what part to start and stop it, and then
Clipping.
Control Delete.
I know. I gave you a pencil for that too.
I know. I'm special. Long story short. And yeah. So our next one is gonna be Attack of the Clones, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Are we just gonna? Are we gonna do all the Star Wars movies straight up, or are we gonna do like the original 6 and then go do something else, or are we just gonna do all the Star Wars straight up?
I want to do all of them.
All right. Cool. Yeah. There you go. Not leaving anything off the
So,
back
Just
burner.
don't watch number 9 if you haven't seen it yet. Basically, obviously there's going to be spoilers.
So, what did y'all do for the first episode? I must have missed. What was...
Phantom Menace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what we did is basically we both watched the movie on our own time, what we did is I watched the movie in my own time, and then I caught the rest of the movie that Megan was already watching, when I went over to record it, and then basically we got the laptop, got the snowball, and we basically started recording and discussing the little prompt that Megan has here. I don't know what the exact format is going to be of the video, but I'm sure I'm going to be able to work something out. And yeah, we didn't really argue over anything really. We just
No,
both
I mean
kind of
that
agreed.
one's not very. I think most people think it's kind of garbagey, so
Yeah.
it wasn't hard. Some of them might be longer because there might be more arguing. I think.
or just more of us making fun of it. Like I know, like
Isn't that the worst one? Do you think Phantom Menace is the worst one?
I think we already had like a we talked about like you thought the Phantom Menace was the worst one, but I thought
But-
Attack of the Clones was the worst one.
Okay.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
It's a toss-up,
we gave
I
it
don't
star ratings, and you gave it a higher star rating than I did.
Yeah, but I'm more like.
Forgiving.
Yeah, there's basically very few movies that I just absolutely hate.
Uh-huh.
So, which
And which
basically
ones would
Avatar.
those be?
Avatars. Both Avatars.
Both Avatars.
Oh, okay.
Just don't name
The
a
new
movie.
Joker movie. I'm sorry, I said it.
Yeah.
I said it.
Ooh.
I know.
Oh.
Wow.
That's enough tick as and all.
I'm mad.
No. I know it's a good movie. It's just not
For
my type.
you?
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
cup
I
of
know
It's
it,
not made for you.
it made me feel
It's
terrible.
only made
which
for
is,
true
means
Jedi.
they did
Darker
a
than
great
normal
job.
DC
Yeah,
movie.
the feelings it gave me, they
Oh, that's
Of
how Joker
uneasy?
should be.
yeah,
I-
they did great.
To be honest, that's
We'll never watch
the
it
complete
again.
purpose of the whole
Yeah.
movie. So as long as like it's
they
okay.
did their job too good.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you recognize, like, you know, when certain movies are, like, if you don't like a movie because it's not your type of thing, but you still recognize it as a, you know, a pretty
Public
solid
work.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, that's a good viewpoint to have.
I think my biggest hang-ups with movies are plot holes. If it has a plot hole, it's gonna put me off the movie.
What was the big plot hole we were discussing about in Phantom Menace? If you remember.
No, I remember like issues like him being so young.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that and how we were discussing about that, and I basically came up with an excuse for George Lucas of the reason why.
Yeah.
Here you go, Georgie. I'm defending you unintentionally.
I don't remember the plot hole. I really don't. So I
Yeah,
don't.
I'm sure I'll remember it when I'm editing the footage.
I don't think it had huge plot holes. Just poor choices. We talked about how they could have made the movie without Jar Jar Binks.
Oh yeah, and I told you about the Mad Lad that went on YouTube and just took Phantom Menace and just cut it,
That's right.
cut Jar Jar
Got him
out, and it cut out like a good I think maybe 12 minutes of footage.
Wow.
He was there as comedy relief. It felt like
He was
And
there
I
for
like,
children.
This is supposed to be a serious movie for the people that know the series. So
Well, I mean, Star Wars was really like
Like,
Star Wars wasn't too serious until it was supposed to be super serious in Return of the Jedi.
yeah.
Caleb, do you know much about what the original ending was supposed to be for Return of the Jedi? That's a no.
Yes, but I can't pull it out of my head right now.
It's all
in
good.
there somewhere.
Well, basically,
Very with the rest of Star Wars lore.
it was supposed to be a lot more gritty than the other ones. I know Empire Strikes Back was the most gritty of all of them, but basically the original ending for Return of the Jedi was it wasn't supposed to be all happy and whatnot at the end with the cute little bears. That was made solely to sell toys and to make a spin-off show, which they did, and it failed miserably. Yeah, it was a whole show about the Ewoks.
I would watch it.
Would you
I
have
would
watched
watch
it?
one about the porgs though too,
Hmm.
and buy every porg stuffed animal that I see.
Yeah, well,
Their marketing for children works on me. So
children and moms.
like
Have you seen that conspiracy theory that Jar Jar is actually a
Sith
Sith
Lord.
we
Yeah.
talked about that.
We talked
too,
about
yeah.
that on the video. But
Would have been
basically,
a better ending.
what?
Would have been a better ending.
It would have been better.
You know that's
Yeah,
true.
honestly, would've. It would have made the whole
I could
Jar
have
Jar
got behind
thing.
it.
Yeah, it would have been a huge plot twist, a bigger one than the whole "I am your father" tidbit. That the most incompetent person in the whole series is the most greatest mastermind of all time, and it didn't take Star Wars fans until like what 17 years to figure that one out. like 17 years later, oh, this guy could actually be a Sith Lord.
I mean,
And-
isn't he the one that called for the vote in the Senate?
Yeah, he is the one, and yeah, he was the one that gave the Chancellor emergency powers, and right?
Oh my gosh.
It just works.
Yeah, it just works, and oh yeah, we got off topic. I was talking about the original ending for Return of the Jedi. It was supposed to be like a spaghetti western, where basically Luke defeats, the bad guys. He was supposed to Han Solo was supposed to die.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, Han Solo was supposed to die in the last battle. Luke Skywalker was supposed to... I think he was supposed to kill both the Emperor and Vader and do that little, walk away in the sunset type of thing. And then the movie is supposed to end right like that.
Wow.
It's supposed to end more spaghetti western-ish-esque thing. So basically,
What's spaghetti western?
like
What is-
Clint Eastwood movies.
Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Well,
Yeah.
Why is it called spaghetti?
Because it was made in Italy.
Okay,
Yeah, Italian western movies.
interesting. Have not
You
heard
didn't know
that
that?
before.
Oh yeah, it's Italian.
Yeah, did not.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
that.
I'm sorry. Mark, stop dying. Yeah, no, that's why they're called spaghetti westerns.
I think you're making it up. So-
Okay, you can look it up. I mean, dead serious right now.
Let me
Look,
just.
look it up. Do it, ma'am. Mark, which one do you think is worse, Attack of the Clones or Phantom Menace?
They're worse for different reasons.
They are, but I want to hear everyone's
yeah.
opinions here.
Honestly, I
Oh, you're
couldn't
right, okay.
follow the story in the first one simply because I was a young kid when I saw it.
Mm.
I thought at the time I was like, oh, this is pretty visually beautiful. And then you got this dude with red and black face paint and horns out the top of his head fighting off against Liam Neeson. The only battle he ever lost in a movie and
Yeah,
died.
Darth Maul is the only person in cinematic history to kill Liam Neeson. All right, so Mark, which one of the two did you like the least? So Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones.
Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace. Okay.
I really liked Attack of the Clones because of Grievous.
He was in.
What?
He was in Revenge of the Sith.
Wait, was he? I didn't pay attention that
Right.
well.
Your opinion is voided.
Invalid.
Is voided, sir.
I wasn't paying attention that well.
Caleb. Phantom Menace or Attack of the Clones? Which one is worse?
I like both of them.
Give me one that's worse though. If you had to pick one. All right, you can't pick both. That's lame.
I don't want to pick both. I kind of like both of them.
Okay,
Which one do
well,
you like less?
yeah. Which one do you like less? Just pick one, dog. Give me a brief reason why.
I'm gonna say, even though I kind of like it more, probably Attack of the Clones because it moves slower, and his acting isn't that great. But I like it.
That's
still
fine.
personally
That's
like
fine.
it.
If you personally like it, that's fine. But if you had to pick one that was bad, and you said Attack of the Clones was worse, but you still like it,
If I had to pick a bad Star Wars movie, it would
No.
probably be.
I'm talking about the two. I'm talking about that
what
two.
is it? The Last Jedi.
Okay, Jeremy.
Boo.
Probably go with Phantom Menace, mainly because I did not care for pod racing.
That's a fair.
This is
Wasn't
pod
that the
racing.
only good
This
part
is
of the
pod
movie?
racing.
I think that was
It's
just
fun to
made
make.
so they
It
could
was like
market
watching
pod racing
NASCAR to
as a
me.
gimmick.
Fun. No one watches NASCAR.
People don't die in NASCAR. People die in pod
No, they
racing.
do.
What are you talking
It's
about? You'll
fun.
die
It's
in
like-
NASCAR if your first place doesn't. If
It's like Roman chariot racing.
The
People
best-
don't die in NASCAR. Tell that to Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
The
Okay,
best
I
Nintendo 64
I forgot about the
ever.
god of southern United States. Okay,
Okay.
I just
It's
didn't
the
really
holy
care for young
quadra-tree.
Anakin. I didn't really care for the pod racing. The best part of the movie for me was the Darth Maul fight.
Hmm.
Not wrong.
Yeah,
Obi-Wan
but
wasn't played by what's his name?
he
yet?
was.
It
Ewan
wasn't-
McGregor
Was it,
played
was
Obi-Wan.
Ewan McGregor?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
Ewan McGregor.
He just didn't look
Fun
like
fact.
He didn't even have the beard.
him. Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't know how I found this, but there was a Star Wars Episode 1 knockoff of Mario Kart called Bombad Racing.
I saw something about that.
What? Dude, I remember playing the pod racing video game when it was on the GBA or Game Boy Color. I don't remember.
I had it on
That
the
thing
N64.
sucked.
Yeah, that was amazing.
The pod racing game for the N64 was the best thing ever. Okay.
I
10
love
out
those
of 10.
long jumps. I was just like, oh,
Rogue
I can
Squadron's
make it.
better.
Runs into a wall.
I love them both. I don't care which one's better and which one's worse.
Rogue Squadron's better.
Can you say Rogue Squadron again?
Rogue Squadron.
Thank you.
Rogue Squadron. Yeah, I can say it. I said it fine.
You know what? I've never been able to beat the Carillion level when I was a kid.
It's been so
It's
long.
the one with the big city. Yeah, it's like the 5th level, I think.
All I can remember is getting up like early on Saturday to play that game, and also it basically being a Star Wars reskin of Star Fox. Prove me wrong.
No, I can't. That's the thing.
Change my mind.
What's your favorite Star Wars video game, Megan?
The only one I've played. No, I've played more than one.
You're telling me you haven't played Lego Star Wars?
I hate Lego games.
Whoa!
I'm
Hot
sorry.
take.
Excuse the mess out of
I'm
me
so
now.
sorry. Close your jaw. Lift your jaw up.
I
There-
can't.
Someone
Listen.
actually said
How do
that.
they not
Listen.
like the Lego?
I
game?
grew up playing Connects, not Legos.
Lego, forgive us.
Bet you might watch a Mega Bloks. too.
Everyone apologize to our Danish overlords.
I know it's an unpopular
They brought us a
opinion.
magical beast.
What was it? The
You're
one
the-
on the Nintendo 64. It was really hard. Like I don't think any of us ever beat it.
The
growing
Bounty
up.
Hunter one?
No, Shadows of the Empire.
Shadows of the Empire, yeah.
Yeah,
No, that one
was
is
pretty
very
good.
hard.
And Pod Racing on N64 was great too. Those are the only ones I played.
Okay, Mark, your favorite Star Wars games?
GoldenEye, Big Head Mode and Paintball.
Yeah.
I haven't
Off
played the
topic.
newest one. I've
Very.
heard good things about it, but my favorite one that I've played would probably be one of the Battlefront games, for the original Battlefront games, not the new ones that are out now, because I liked having those options to play. I miss those space combat missions that we had in the older ones too.
So, Battlefront. Okay. Any other Star Wars games you really liked?
Have they still not brought
Well-
Space Combat back to the second one?
No, they did. They
Pod
did.
racing
It's just
one
not the
was
same.
fun. I will say the pod racing one was also one of my favorites.
The Game
so-
Boy Color?
No, that game could die in a fire. I don't care who thinks
GameCube will
otherwise.
die in a fire?
No, the
It was-
Game Boy Color.
Oh.
It was
Port.
better on the N64 than it was on a
I was
2D
gonna say, you could throw a
scrolling image.
GameCube into the Grand Canyon and it'd probably still run.
It would definitely still work.
Yeah.
Throw an N64 game cartridge down in the canyon, just blowing it, pop it in, it'll still work. Alright, Caleb, favorite Star Wars games?
Favorite Star Wars games? Code War.
Just KOTOR.
Code War.
There you go, man.
Wait, is that the
I mean,
online
is it?
one
Oh,
or is
are we
that
asking?
the-
Are you asking? for games?
KOTOR is the single player one.
Knights of the
Okay.
Old Republic.
Old Republic is the MMO.
Are you asking for games plural or?
Yeah, if
Oh.
you have just like a
Um,
selection of few really solid Star Wars games you really liked.
KOTOR. Thinking Star Wars Battlefront, like Mark said.
Hmm
I really like the Jedi Knight Jedi Academy games.
Yeah, no, everyone says that that's the best lightsaber combat
Well,
in any Star Wars
There's
game.
Jedi Knight Jedi Academy and Jedi Knight Jedi Outcast. I think are the two.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a game, and like no one knows about it. I had it. I found it at Walmart, like when I was like 8, right?
Bombad Racing.
No. There's a game called Star Wars Battlegrounds, not Battlefront, Battlegrounds, which is a reskin of Age of Empires
Yes, I was
2.
gonna say the RTS.
And
No,
it's amazing.
I have my old friend way back when. His dad had that game, and it looked cool, but I never played it because his dad was always playing it.
I have it, but my computer does not have a disk drive, and I'm too lazy to go get an external one.
Oh, just like USB plug-in.
Yeah.
Not just like $12.
Probably.
Nice. Jeremy,
Lego.
Lego Star Wars.
You're
Lego
not wrong.
Star
You're
Wars.
not wrong.
Complete Saga.
Only the complete size.
Wow.
None of the individuals. Because the individuals aren't long enough to be a full game. No, complete saga, man. You can play
Does
through
that
the
include the
entire
newest
story
ones?
right there.
Are they gonna release one for
We already
the
have.
newer movies?
I know they released one for Force Awakens. I don't know how they made a full Lego game out of that one movie, but they did anyways because it's Lego, and why can't they, right?
Yeah, right.
But I'm pretty sure they're just gonna release like a Lego Star Wars 4 and have the sequel trilogy in it.
Okay.
The only Lego game I like more than Star Wars was Lord of the Rings.
I have it, but I have not played it yet.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
the original Battle Royale video game is the Lego Star Wars Cantina fights.
You're not wrong.
Yes.
Remember back in the day when Legos could actually be, affordable?
Oh yeah, now like the cheap sets are like $10 and it's like the cheapest you can get.
It's not even like a full set. It's like a little minifigure and some bricks.
Yeah, no.
It's not even something you can put together.
It's so sad. That's why I was smart and I kept all my Legos, and so when I get kids, they have tons of Legos to play with, and I don't have to buy them anything.
Off topic, what's your biggest Lego set?
My biggest Lego set would have to be the old Lego Castle sets that they had. Like, that was the brand they had, Lego Castle, where it was like, like the knights and the skeleton forces with the wizard dude.
No, shut up.
Yeah, I had the big castle, like, that the knights had with the king and everything. It was the biggest one I had. Yeah. It was
Honestly,
lit.
if I ever get Legos again, I'm going straight back to the classic Bionicle, because I miss those.
Yeah. No, I feel
Especially like the big put together kits. Those were fun.
Yeah. So my favorite Star Wars games is KOTOR.
Sorry. I'll show you after the video.
Continue, Aslan.
My favorite Star Wars games is KOTOR,
Okay.
Which one?
Lego Star Wars,
Of course.
of course, and obviously the Pod Racing Rogue One, Battlefront 2, and Republic Commandos. That's
Oh, I
my
forgot about that.
short long list
Oh, yeah.
of Star Wars games.
That game is like freaking
The bomb.
I didn't play that
creepy, man,
one.
dude.
It was very, very messed up as a kid, slicing through Geonosis and soldiers and their guts being all over your visor. And your visor had the auto clean thing, like a effing windshield wiper. It messed you up as a kid. Tell you what. They had straight up knives in their gauntlets.
That's where you need Pyrovision, like music, just going off in your head while you have that. Just
Like Commando for kids.
just
So,
scroll across your.
I'm sorry, I keep getting off topic. Just because that experience, like the Genos and shoulder things, the creepiest gaming moment I've had was the first time I tried to play Dead Space, but I did it at like 2 in the morning with all the lights off.
Your biggest mistake in your life.
I never finished that game.
Solely because of the nightmare fuel that you
Just
created
because
by
you
accident.
brought that up, the harrowing. Have you played Warframe?
I played what?
Warframe?
No.
I won't waste my time explaining, but there is a scary set of missions.
Alright, so basically, you have in one of your little things, is it better than the better than the books?
Mhm.
Like, what is your favorite adaptation from book to film? Not including Lord of the Rings. That's unfair. That's unfair.
Well, it's not Hunger Games.
Okay. Harry Potter?
No, I was a little bit too old for Harry. Like, I really like it, but it doesn't have that deep nostalgia for me. That
As it does with everyone else in our
well, I
generation.
wasn't allowed to watch them when
Me
I was
too.
young, so
Me
it
too.
doesn't. I know it's good. I just didn't have that connection. Trying to think of a movie.
There's got to be one, right?
Yeah, the only one that I'm thinking of right now is like Watership Down, which they made a really, really scary cartoon out of. It's about the rabbits.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I think it's Richard Adams.
Isn't that like that cartoon that a lot of parents got for kids and messed their kids up?
Probably. It's pretty disturbing. Some rabbits die like horrific deaths, and it's a great book.
That sounds like Happy Tree Friends.
No, well, it's better than that.
Oh, Happy Tree Friends. Remember that? Messed you up as a kid. I only knew about it because our French foreign exchange student showed my parents that.
Oh,
I know it because of a friend of mine in high school before I met you. Oh, it
The
messed
show
me up.
that messed me up was Mr. Meaty on Nickelodeon.
I heard.
Oh, the
With
puppet
the puppets
thing?
running the most health riskiest food restaurant. I'm
Yeah.
bad at putting thoughts to words.
Yeah, clearly.
Use your English.
Use English.
I believe in English.
Stop speaking Brazilian.
No.
that's a language.
Nada.
Did you have one?
I'd have to go and look at my bookshelf.
All right,
you
so
know,
you're just gonna
like
stick with the one you just said.
Watership Down. Yeah,
Watership Down.
they did a good job. I can't really think of any when you put me on the spot.
I got you. So like the big meme about the prequel trilogy of Star Wars is that Ewan McGregor was carrying the whole thing on his back.
Okay.
Oh.
A lot of people are saying that's the same way with the sequel trilogy, but
Mhm.
Adam Driver.
It's fair.
I really liked Adam Driver
I do too.
in the sequel trilogy. Kylo Ren.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
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 He's okay.
Oh,
That's an alright opinion to have.
Isn't this like his debut filming as well?
No, he was in a chick flick movie I think before.
with Scarlett Johansson. Is that
Yeah,
the one?
Scarlett
I don't think I want to
Johansson.
watch it because I watched a part of it and he's like being really mean. And I was like, I don't want to watch this because it's gonna ruin my opinion of him.
See, he seems like that dark goth type just from first glance.
I mean, he was a Marine, so
That's fair.
yeah. U.S. Marine.
That's a non sequitur, but okay.
What was that?
So that's a non sequitur, but okay.
Oh, is it though?
It is.
You're a swell guy. I like you too. So, yeah. Okay, so yeah, we got a lot of stuff out. Stay tuned if you're watching this for Caleb's death that we're gonna live stream. If we ever get the stuff to work, we're gonna live stream that. But also, just stay tuned for our new content series called Respect Our Authority, where me and Megan will probably argue about movies, and we'll have fun doing it. So catch that midway through this month. And any closing statements from you, Megan?
I think you said it all.
All right, cool.
We're good.
Well, thanks for hopping on
Thanks
this
for having me.
this show and the tape being on the
I'm trying to fix it because it's broken. I didn't
Fix
break
it
it
af-
like this.
Fix it later.
fix it after we're done recording, you Neanderthal.
Oh my goodness.
All right, well, bye.
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 Bye bye now.